Hello there. Today we have Grow KR501 fingerprint sensor module. This module is really useful for any of our project and it's really easy to use. The module is really compact and comes with these wires for the interface, and these are the dimensions of the module. So let's see how we can use it. First of all, we will insert the connector inside the module, and here I am going to use a breadboard and a battery to demonstrate the working of it. So here we have two wires for powering the module. Red color is positive and black is negative. The working voltage is from 3 to 24 volts, and this is how it sounds. So the green wire from the connector is for digital outputs, which gets high for 1 second when it detects the fingerprint and passes it. So now first of all we will do a factory reset by long pressing on the fingerprint module, so that if there are any fingerprints we will remove it. It can store up to 20 fingerprints, and that's more than enough for any of our use. So when the LED turns on red, it means it's factory reset and now we can add fingerprints. For adding, we'll press on the sensor for few seconds until the LED turns blue, and now we need to tap on the sensor multiple times until it detects the fingerprint. So it's same as the fingerprint adding in the Android mobile. Now we have added the fingerprint in the module. So we will wait the blue LED to turn off and we can test it. So for the first time I will use unregistered fingerprint, and you can see the output doesn't turn on and red LED turns on. If I use registered fingerprint, output turns on for 1 second, and that's only what we want. So we have successfully registered the fingerprint. Now to add more fingerprints, what you will do is use the fingerprint which you have already registered. So I am going to press here for few seconds until the LED turns blue, and now I will add another fingerprint as we added before. So the procedure is same to add the fingerprint every time. So we can add like 20 fingerprints, and that's more than enough for any of our project. So here I am adding another fingerprint, so I can show you it can remember more than one fingerprint. So we have added 2 fingers, and now we will wait for blue LED to turn off, and now we can test it. So this is our first fingerprint, and this is our second fingerprint, and that's how our third fingerprint is also working normally without any issues. So it works really nice and it's really easy to use. If I try to log in with another fingerprint or try to add new fingerprint using the unregistered fingerprint, it won't allow me to do so. So let me show you what I mean. So I have already registered the thumb, and we will use the thumb to add another fingerprint. So now we have entered in initialization mode, which means that we can add another finger now. So we are doing the same procedure of adding the finger. We will wait for the blue LED to turn off. So now we will check whether it's registered or not, and you can see it worked. Now here you see the blue wire which is used to do a factory reset. So in this case, when you want to delete all fingerprints, you can just pull the blue wire to the ground until the red LED turns on and you hear a beep. This means now all fingerprints are removed and it's factory reset. So now when you press with any of the finger, you will see the blue LED turns on. So we don't have any register fingerprint now. So the sensor will detect the fingerprints and turn on the LED. Now the most important part of any security lock is it should be really less power consuming. So you can see I have set the multimeter in milliampere mode, and now when I touch the inductive coil on the sensor, it turns on the red LED and consumes 30 milliamp. And when I press on the sensor, it detects the fingerprint and consumes from 100 to 80 milliamps. You can see the results on the multimeter. So it's a really good thing that when it's in off state, it doesn't consume any sort of power. And that's really important when you are powering your project with the battery. If the battery dies, we have another option to power it by a micro USB port. You can just plug in the micro USB port into it and it will work normally. That's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. See you next time.